Right, MTN8's first semi-final. It is the Soweto derby, Kaizer Chiefs versus Orlando Pirates, the first Soweto derby of the season. To talk about that today, I'm welcoming my big brother, Mr. Joel Newswa, who is a big Chiefs fan.
Used to be a huge fan until reality.
Until
reality
happened.
Place, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Chiefs coming from that win against Chiefs United in midweek. Pirates have drawn their last two games. Obviously, they won in the MTN8 semi-final, in the quarterfinal rather, and now they're going into this game at the back of two draws. Chiefs have the momentum right now, you'd say. Obviously, they lost against Sundowns, disappointing defeat there, but a 1-0 win in midweek. Who do you think has the momentum going into this game?
To be quite honest, I predict a draw for this game.
Really?
Yes. Because Pirates, as much as they have good quality players, but the coach doesn't know how to use these guys, you know? Zimba doesn't know how to use the players. And, I mean, you look at players who did well last season, like Holoj, they never start the game.
Yeah.
And you just wonder, I just don't know what his goal is, what his aim is with the team, but I don't think that Pirates right now are doing well. The fans are really frustrated, and they're going to draw this weekend.
Sure.
Trust me.
It's such a good Pirates team, but it just doesn't seem to be working with the coach. And he's really on borrowed time right now. The Pirates fans are really getting impatient to lose him out.
They want him out.
They want him out.
They want him out of there.
Yeah.
Look, if I was him, I'd restructure the team. I mean, it looks like a great team now. You have Ushachwayo in the back. Ujel is no longer the captain for the team. It seems like a whole different Pirates. It's like a team that I've never ever seen before.
He's trying on the new players too soon. He's not phasing them into the team. He's just playing them right at the start. Yeah, so
you can't, when you walk into a team, just change, like restructure the whole team.
Yeah.
You go there, you fix here and there, you put like players, you can't take out the captain Ujele.
Yeah.
You put Ushachwayo. I mean, what has Ushachwayo done to prove himself that he deserves to be the captain and in the starting lineup? The guy is shaky, he's not comfortable with the ball. I just don't know, man. With this team this season, besides this game that they're playing on this weekend, I think Pirates, they really need to sit down, go back to the drawing board and see how they really come up with a new idea. I mean, bring back the guys that were playing for Pirates, like Ojele, Holoj, so that you give the fans exciting football. That's what the fans want to see. They want to see Pirates, the same Pirates that moves on the ball. They can't even start the ball from the back, because with Tyson, when the ball comes to him, like how he used to do it, kick it.
Yeah.
Just kick it. So it's a different Pirates team, and I'm quite confident that Chiefs will be able to play
to deal with them.
Because of the coach. Just because the coach doesn't know what he's doing with the players. Pirates might draw the game.
On the other hand, Gavin Hunt has inherited a very poor squad, we have to say that. And this week we saw the news that the Chiefs are still not allowed to sign players. So that is done. The next two transfer windows can't bring in new players. Only going to sign players next season in June, at the start of next season. So what do you think about the current Kaizer Chiefs side, looking at the fact that Hunt is phasing in the young boys, Ngobo, Mashiane, Blom, who did very well, by the way, in midweek. So what do you think about Lendenzo Hunt right now at Chiefs?
I think to be a Chiefs fan right now, it's the most difficult time.
Yeah.
Because
you have to be patient.
Be patient. Don't have too much expectations. Because already we can't sign players. So, but as the coach, Gavin Hunt is a very smart coach. Always has a game plan. And for him to bring in youngsters, I mean, that's all that he can do.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see players like Okatsande, Omanyama. I mean, those guys are
But those are senior players, though.
But their body language doesn't say we want to play for Kaizer Chiefs.
To be fair, Upaka did play well in the first game of the season in the MTN8, and then it just went back to being Bernard Parker.
He's not consistent.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not consistent. And you just chunk those players out, put in the youngsters, because we don't have, as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, I don't have expectations. So, because we don't have expectations, because we can't sign, at least put in the young players. He's been doing well, very, very well.
Yeah.
He just needs to, Hunt just needs to put him in the middle, because the last game against Chiefs
was on the side.
Just put him on the middle, Blom, and then...
And Bacchus.
Yeah, and Bacchus as well. He's been doing very well. And look, man, it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw.
You're sticking to this draw.
It's going to be a draw.
Chiefs are really struggling without Nukovic at the top end of the pitch. Not really converting their chances. Billiards is not really Upilias has improved, from at the start of the season in terms of his output, but not really converting the chances. Castro is also quite disappointing at the start. Very slow, very sluggish. So they really miss Unukovic right now.
Yeah, they do miss Nukovic. And also, Upilias, you can't say that he hasn't been consistent. I mean, he needs players like him who are more mobile like him.
Yes.
So he's been doing very well. Imagine if we don't have a player like Bilias who tries to make things happen, creating something out of nothing. And I mean, I don't know when Nukovic will be back. I don't expect much from him if he comes in as well, because set pieces.
Yeah.
He's not old. He's
But
also
the thing is, Unukovic is also good with his feet, so he knows how to deal with the ball as compared to Castro. So you could say we all saw these combinations with Upilias last season and it quite worked. So he is that kind of player as well.
Yeah, he is that kind of player. And look, man, if we're talking about the derby this weekend,
He's going for a draw.
don't expect much, to be quite honest. Really don't expect
Do
much.
you start Kune or do you start Akbe?
I start Kune.
Why?
I start Kune because of his experience. I know people are
But he wasn't. But
Wait, I know people were cursing him out on what happened,
yeah.
but I start with Kune. I just start with Kune.
So you just forget about what happened in the Sundowns game.
I forget about that and I start with Kune.
What did Akbe do wrong in the midweek?
He didn't do anything. He wasn't tested. That's the thing. What did he do? He didn't do anything.
Well, he was on holiday for the game.
He was on holiday,
Yeah, so do you drop him after keeping a clean sheet?
I drop him on this one and I put Kune. Yeah, but knowing Kevin Hans, he's a very ruthless coach. You saw the changes that he made.
Yeah.
Prior the cheaper game, where he saw Kazande wasn't performing, he dropped him, and that's what a coach should do.
as well.
Yes,
Dropped.
that's what a coach should do. If you're not doing well, you get dropped, so they should get a wake-up call. But you bring back Kune in this game because it's a very big game. It's a derby, and you can't risk. I know Akpe is not a bad goalkeeper, and he has his days, he has his moments. But I mean, if Kune is there, I put him there on the bench.
Yeah.
You can't put him on the stands.
Still the
for a
captain
game
of the
like
team.
this. Still the captain of the team. Yeah. As the captain of the team. And in the back line, I really don't know.
There was Ungezana.
Not Ungezana, please guys, not Ungezana. I am urging Kevin Hans, no.
Then
not
who do you
Ungezana.
play though? Because Umatoho is not back yet.
He's not back yet.
Yeah, he's not back yet.
No.
So you basically have Mpahlele going to play at centre back. Mpahlele is not. I know Kevin Hunt said his days at right back are pretty much over now, so you play more as a centre back. Do you trust Mpahlele at centre back in the derby game alongside Ukadoso?
Hey.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
So you have to play
because him and Ungezana are sort of like similar players. But I have a problem with Ungezana.
Especially in a big game
he's
like
not
the
comfortable.
derby.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's not comfortable and he makes silly mistakes. And we are jige. And as a defender, you really can't be doing it kanjalo. So I'd risk and put
Mpahlele alongside Ukadoso.
Yeah, I'd risk. I know it's a risk that's
Yeah.
gonna haunt us, but I'd rather put Mpahlele than Ungezana.
Yeah. Hey, right, you heard it from the brother man, so you're sticking with the draw. Is it going to be a goal-scoring draw? Are we going to see goals? Is it 0-0?
We won't see many goals on Saturday. That's
Probably
for
a
sure.
1-1.
It'll be a very tight game. We won't see a lot of goals. Probably 1-1, but 0-0 as well. Because also, the way that they'll approach the game is that they understand that there's two legs, so both teams won't be coming at. They'll be very strategic. They want to look at how they play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't expect a lot of goals.
I think Chiefs have the home game, so they'll be wanting to obviously keep the clean sheets and not concede goals there. But the derby will be taking place on Saturday. We're looking forward to that. It's happening at 3:30. First leg, semi-final, MTN8. Catch it on Saturday.